Hi everyone, I am Veronica. Today I am filming in Sighișoara, Romania. I am thrilled to be here and I'm so happy to be talking to you. Today we're going to be talking about how to raise your consciousness to match that level of a better life, more money, being loved and adored by the person of your dreams, having experiences that are brilliant, being able to work the job you want, being appreciated, loved, all of the friends that you want, the social scene you want, just being able to wake up in the morning and have the most brilliant life possible. Now, I have a lot of experience on this subject because right now I am living the life of my dreams. And with every single day, every single moment, my life gets better, more brilliant. It continues to wow and delight me in every single possible way. And that is why I feel so passionately about sharing my experiences in hopes that they can help inspire you to do the same, to change your life around for the better, to get that life you've always dreamed about, to make your dream a reality, to finally start understanding that you can have your dream life too. So I am Veronica. If you know nothing about me, head over to veronicaisles.com. You can read about my story. You can read about what my life was like before. And we'll talk a little bit more about that today as well, so that you can get a better understanding about how I completely transformed my entire life and how you can do the same thing too. Okay, so my life before. Basically, it was a series of disappointments. Financially, I never had enough money, yet I was working so many hours, 60 to 80 hours a week, working jobs I hated, multiple jobs. I never had enough money. I was working myself to death, but never had enough money. And on top of this, things like my car breaking down, I would get into car accidents somehow. Just like a string of bad luck, just things, almost like, every single day something crazy would happen to bring about disappointment, to bring about sadness. My love life. I would constantly fall in love with people, yet every single person I chose somehow rejected me, somehow didn't want me, somehow treated me badly, somehow just, it was this elusive thing that I would always fall in love with the person that just couldn't love me, wouldn't love me, refused to love me. And I didn't know the first place to go, to seek. Like, I didn't know how to change my life. I knew I wanted a better life. I knew I deserved a better life. On some level, I knew I deserved a better life. But I didn't understand the first step to making that be my new reality, to making that actually, change from a dream to an actual thing that I was experiencing. It felt very hopeless. It felt very out of reach. It felt like, it just wasn't meant to be for me. Almost like I somehow got the short end of the stick. I got just, a bad destiny that, somehow I just was unlucky. But none of these things were true. They were just sort of a reinforcement of my bad luck. Like every single time I would have bad luck, then it would just reinforce this idea that that's all I could hope to expect. And the cycle just kept replaying. It just kept replaying over and over and over again. And, life kept showing me examples of this bad luck, of these failed circumstances. And then I believed that that was my truth. And it just kept repeating and repeating and repeating. So one day, in fact, it was a beautiful June day, I distinctly remember when I stumbled upon the information of the law of attraction, that my thoughts were actually substance and they were creating the experiences in my life. Thoughts are things. I remember the exact moment when I learned about this. Like I said, it was a beautiful June day. And the information just it just made sense. So the cool thing is I'm someone that always used to keep journals. I've kept journals like every day of my life for, I don't know, the past 30 years, since I was very young. So the interesting thing is I could look back upon these journals and see what I was writing about, what I was thinking, what I thought to be true about the world and true about my life. And the more I understood where my head had been at during these places and the kinds of results that I was experiencing in my life, the more it made sense that thoughts are things. My thoughts, my feelings are creating the world around me. It's been like this all along. Maybe I should try this. Maybe I should try to change my mindset, to change my attitude, to change my assumptions. And I bet you anything, my outcomes would change as well. Thoughts are things. My thoughts are silently creating the world around me. A light bulb literally went off in my head and I said, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? So it was this beautiful June day and I dove right in because again, what did I have to lose? So what I did was I sort of took on this all-encompassing feeling of the new me, of the me I truly wanted to be. I decided to dress for success. I decided to have the attitude of someone who was successful. I decided to just take on a new feeling that was more brilliant, that was more in line with the type of love relationship I wanted, with the type of monetary experiences that I wanted, with the type of life that I truly wanted to live. Now, did anything happen to me that first day? Not really. The only thing that happened to me was that I felt better. But the world around me, nothing had changed, at least from the point of view that I could see. Because I truly believe that once we change our mindset, once we change our inner state, that the world around us does begin to change. But like a seed that's growing underneath the soil, it changes in ways that you can't physically see at first. It changes in ways that are so subtle, that are so seemingly unrelated to your life, that you don't notice them. But I felt different. I felt better. And I just decided to stick with it. Like there was no option for me because my life had been so bad. And I was starting to feel so much better that even though the world around me hadn't begun to change yet, I was feeling different. So it was worth it to me to stick with it. It was worth it to me to keep going. And this persistence, this loyalty, this faithfulness to feeling good inside. Things I did to feel good inside was I just was more mindful of the types of things that I was thinking. I saw more hope. I saw more beauty in the world. I saw more love. Less complaining, less feeling anxious about my outcomes. I started feeling more in control. Because even if I had experienced failure and disappointment up to this point, it was created by me. Thus, I had the power to change my circumstance, to change my outcomes. So life just started feeling more brilliant, more powerful, more magical. I want to stress that nothing seemingly changed right away. Nothing seemingly changed in the few weeks after me making this commitment to the new me. Nothing seemingly changed except for the fact that I felt better. I felt better about me. So the only thing that changed was me inside. Me inside, that's it. Nothing seemingly changed to the outer world. However, I persisted. I stuck with it. And thus, you can see that my life has completely changed now. Now, I wouldn't suggest that it's slow to see results. Because when you really dive into this and you really commit to this and you commit to the new you that is successful, the new you that has more money, the new you that has love, you commit to this. You feel different inside. So it doesn't even feel like you're waiting on something to hatch, on something to come. because on some level, it feels like you already have these things because you've committed to experiencing these things inside. And the best way to experience them is really just being mindful of having thoughts and feelings that are in line, in harmony with this idea of having something. And you sort of be very mindful of not focusing and not dwelling on that complaining voice, that voice that says you can't, or that voice that puts you down, the voice that belittles you, that inner bully that we all know too well. I sort of put that voice in its proper place. I knew that that voice was not serving me anymore. I decided that that wasn't going to be the voice that was dictating what my life could be and what I could experience. Ever since that beautiful June day, my life has become more and more brilliant, more and more exciting, more and more magical. It started with a feeling inside of myself that I continued to cultivate, that I continued to decide was how I wanted to be for me. It wasn't because I was seeing immediate things happening or immediate things changing. I chose to feel this way because it felt better, because it felt like how I wanted to be in this world. For me, it was for me, for my immediate sense of feeling better, not because I was immediately getting different results or getting different outcomes in my life, but it was because I immediately felt better, and it starts with those feelings. So I hope that this video could help inspire you towards this new commitment of happiness, to changing your life for the better, to being able to see the realization of all of the things that you are dreaming of right now. It does take that commitment, that effort on your part to remain faithful to the good feelings inside, and it really can be that simple. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. It would mean the world to me. If you would like to learn more about me, dreamlifebyveronica.com. I hope you have a wonderful day. Leave a comment below. I love to interact with you. I love to help answer your questions. If you had success with this video, please leave a comment below to help inspire others. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you to xxoo. I'm so excited to be here. Have an amazing rest of your day, and may all of your dreams come true.
Have you signed up for my 10-day Manifesting Miracles course? Link is below. It's completely free. My gift to you. Subscribe for instant manifestation. If you'd like my personal mentorship, head to dreamlifebyveronica.com. I'm so thrilled to be a part of your manifesting journey. May all of your dreams come true. They were meant for you.